You're listening and watching to a very special podcast, Phenomenon Serendipity 2, continuing with Briar Devlin's point of view still, and boy is she going to lose it. Almost loses it. On the streets of the city, Briar was walking alongside Chloe, Kotetsu, and Barnaby. Hey, Kotetsu? Briar said. Yeah? Kotetsu asked. Back there? I'm sorry. Hey, it wasn't your fault. I also know that you're not a Nex. Listen, can you tell me more about Nex? I mean, just to get an idea of what... But before she could say anything else, looks like Kotetsu's cell phone was ringing. Or rather from his wrist, his watch. He answered it. Hello? However, he was shocked to hear who it was. It was the judge, Judge Petra. Is everything okay there? Hey, whoa. Your assistant? Is she okay? Oh, we'll be right there. We got a problem. What? Some guy with a cane. It's the same one that beat up Ben. And now he's beating up this girl, his assistant. Oh, I remember her, Barnaby said. Briar felt fear inside of her. No, it's him, Briar muttered, and then she ran off. She panted and panted, and then she found him, beating up Sophie, or rather, Katrina. You think you can hide from me, you little bitch? You really think you can do that? Briar screamed, Dad! What the hell are you doing? Briar cried out. Orin glared at Briar. You never told me she was here. How dare you? I tried calling you. Why haven't you been responding? Maybe it's because I don't want to talk. How did you get here? Why don't you ask your little friend, Jennifer? That tramp. What? What did you do to her? Tell me, what did you do? Briar demanded. I don't need to tell you. She knew. She sent you there, didn't she? You go off into this stupid world to get away from me? Look at me when I'm talking to you. I didn't come here to get away from you. You know how busy I can get, Briar protested, but her father didn't want to hear it. I want to have a get-together. You and me, your mother, Hilda, Katrina. You gotta be kidding me if you're gonna think I'm going to help you out. I mean, look at me. Do you know how much I have to sacrifice? Lauren said. Briar almost laughed. Sacrifice? You? You never even sacrifice anything. I mean, why would you? I mean, look around. You really think you sacrifice anything? All you do is just be such a wife basher and a frickin' child basher too, asshole! Briar cried out. Her father couldn't believe it. What did you call me? Did you call me an asshole? Grabbing Briar by the neck and tried to choke her. Hey! Kotetsu cried out, trying to restrain him away. What is the matter with you? Why are you doing this to your own daughter? You stay out of this, Orin said, pushing Kotetsu away. Hey, you better get out of here right now. You're in front of the place where Judge Petrov can see you. He's a judge and he's going to lock you. You get out of my way, Orin cried, hitting Barnaby against the head with his cane. Barnaby fell back. He was unconscious for just a little bit. Katrina, also as her undercover name Sophie, came to his aid. Oh my god. Barnaby Brooks Jr., are you okay? Answer me. Bree, Kotetsu called out. Come on, you gotta stay with me. You can't let this guy do this to you. But Briar couldn't hear. Kotetsu. Then Briar couldn't take it anymore. And then she could feel the power within her. She released herself from her father's grip. She was standing on her feet, and also she was levitating her father in the air, feeling the rage inside of her, and pushed her father into a wall. Once Barnaby regained conscience, he looked over, but he couldn't believe what he was seeing, even Kotetsu. Orin began to cry and whimper. Please, Bree, he begged. I can crush you, you idiot! I will crush you! Briar cried out. You know, I broke your leg once. Do not make me break it again, and it's going to be lifelong, so don't expect a form of great recovery. Is that a threat? So how is your leg? Recovering? Is it good? Tell me, how does it feel to be a psychopath with so much hatred? You have no idea how hard it is for me, Briar said. Kotetsu stepped in the way. Hang on. Come on. Stand down, Kotetsu said. Kotetsu, leave me alone, Briar said, filled with tears. Look at you. You're just like him. Are you really gonna go and do it like this? You weren't in even an abusive life. You don't know. Do you want to repeat the same cycle over and over again? Do you want to do this to your own future children when you grow up? Is this how you're gonna end up? Kotetsu asked. Briar was shocked, thinking about the future. Then she began to cry. No, no, she said sobbingly. Then she let her father go. It's okay. It's okay. Come here, Kotetsu said gently. Briar embraced him. Oh my god. Oh my god. Kotetsu. It's alright. You're okay. Said Kotetsu, comforting her. Chloe came over at Barnaby. You okay? She asked. Yeah, I'm fine. Damn. Orin couldn't believe what he was seeing. Then he hobbled over and stared down with a deathly glare at Kotetsu, raising his cane, and Kotetsu looked up, and he did his best to protect Briar. Orin screamed out, What are you doing to her? She's my daughter! Mine! My daughter! I wanted to save my little girl because she's mine. Now she's going to replace me with you? You're not even like a father to her. You're an imposter. Then Kotetsu let his next power show. He began to glow and grab the cane. You know, I know how you feel. I have a daughter too. But let me give you a good lesson, said Kotetsu. He looked really angry. Grabbing the cane, he let Orin levitate just a little. Orin was scared. Briar watched him. Then Kotetsu said, "Here's something you need to know about what fathers do. The first thing that fathers do is that they will always love their daughter. And another thing, they will always be there at their recital. Either it's a play or a skating rink or anything. And they spend good quality time. They protect their daughter. And daughters always look up to their daddies. But you haven't been the father type. All you're doing is torturing her physically and emotionally. Do you have any regret of what you're doing to her? Are you going to be nice to her, or am I going to find out more of what you're doing?" Kotetsu said, "Because if I see you hurt her one more time, I'm coming after you, Orin, so you better watch out. She may not be my daughter, and she's not going to replace me for you. But she needs someone to help her out. And I have to be the man for that. So if you don't mind, I'm going to give her some peace. You just stay back." Then Kotetsu let him go. "One last thing. Be nice to her. And you're not even going to hurt her anymore," Kotetsu said. Then he gently picked up Briar, and she was helped up to her feet. She couldn't believe it. Kotetsu looked over at her and then back at Orin and said, "You be nice," he warned. "I treat her like a daughter, just as I treat my daughter with care." Then he took her and went away. Chloe, Barnaby, they followed too. Orin was just sitting there trying to comprehend what happened. When he looked up, Katrina was gone. Briar couldn't believe it. It was the nicest thing. That's why she was going to ask him to recruit him. It was going to be the best thing ever. Okay, thank you for listening and watching. I'll see you next time, okay guys? I really hope you really love that. See you later. I'm Captain Donovan, and I hope you enjoy it. Bye-bye!